Good morning, how are you? It's Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing with your Friday morning, 5 moves in 5 minutes. Friday morning is always balance and strength. As part of our midlife, our balance is something we've got to really focus on, not just physically, but balance with everything. But today is all about the physical balance. Good morning, how are you doing? Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's had a nice week. Weather's been okay and you've got a good weekend to look forward to. So without further ado, otherwise I'll just ramble, let's get balancing. I'm going to show you 5 moves that we'll be doing in our 8:30 class this morning. 2 moves I'm going to show you that we do every week so that we can see our progressions and see how we evolve with that. And then 3 moves that we'll be doing which add some additional sort of spice and variety to it. All this is body weight today, but some moves, we do use weights as well. So as always, make sure you've got a clear, safe space. If you need to get a bit of help with balance, have something close to hand maybe to hold on to if you want to. And also just only do what is suitable for you. Not sure, leave it out, adapt it. We can always have a chat if you want to discuss further. So first 2 moves actually. We're going to be in a split stance, feet hip width apart, and take a step back. First move is coming up to tiptoes, bending and lowering. Second move will be bending, coming up to tiptoes. Still in this sort of split stance position. 45 seconds. So I'm going to gently come up onto my tiptoes, bend the knees, push with the heels and the hips back to standing. So up, bend, lower, straighten. This is a good one actually. Again, it's in our sort of walking stance, so we're in that split stance position. When we walk, we do gently raise up onto tiptoes, lean forward, foot always comes back down again. So it's a nice way of getting all those joints working and also noticing in this position, my calf feels really tight, so getting it down is a bit tricky. So if that's the case, again, adjust your stance. We haven't got to be too far away or too close. So as always, it's just noticing how things feel. Now, again, I'm looking ahead at the floor. So again, that's helping my balance there a little bit. Same position, I won't switch sides. We'll now go down. So we're going to bend the knees, gently bend the knees into sort of squat position. Then come up onto tiptoes, then straighten and lower. So again, we're transferring our weight onto tiptoes, a little bit forward, rising up and back down again. And again, I'm still looking straight ahead. It might be, you could look left and right while you're doing this, completely up to you. But just looking straight ahead at the moment is challenging enough, so I'll just stick with that. During the class, we would switch around and do the other side as well. Oh, there we go. Bit of a wobble. Arms again, wherever you want them to be or they need to be. So bend, tiptoe, straighten, lower. Bend, tiptoe, straighten, lower. Lovely. Good. Okay, the next one, I'm going to use my right leg as my grounding leg now. We're going to do a clock face. I'm aiming to go from 2 o'clock, 12, 10, 8, 6, maybe 4. And I'm aiming to keep my foot off the floor. So I'm visualizing the clock face. Back round again. My right leg, my knee is soft. It's not in a squat position, but it's soft and it's not rigid. And I'm just taking the leg round. So again, this hip is getting some really nice movement going round and round. Again, we can adapt. If we did want to sort of touch base, we can do our taps. So we've got that little point of contact to help with the balance. And working around that clock face as far as is comfortable. If you don't want to do, get my clock face, 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you can start from 12, 3, 6. You can play around with that. Lovely. From there, we're going to do a single leg into a high knee into a straight leg, single leg deadlift. And we're going to hold that for 2 or 3 breaths to see how long we can hold that balance for. So my feet hip width apart, taking a step back, begin to hinge back, push my hips back, my back leg is going to extend. Now my arms may be long, I may raise my arms forward. I'm just holding this position for a couple of breaths or as much as comfortable. And then I'm going to gently come out of that, drive the hips forward, maybe bring the knees up. And then I'm going to take it back out again. Anytime I can put that foot down. Again, get that hinge going, soft knee, raise the leg. It might only be you raise it an inch or 2. It might be actually keep it on the floor. Again, arms in front, maybe arms down, arms by the side, whatever you fancy doing. But again, we're just building that balance, the strength in this side as well. Last move, our half-ish Turkish get-up. So I'm going to come down to the floor. I'm going to have my right knee bent and my right arm up in the air. Can we see it all right? From here, I'm going to push up onto my left arm, onto my forearm, then onto my hand, and then raise the hips up. And then lower back down again, back onto my forearm, all the way down. So I'm literally just working on that, slightly getting up onto one side, into a seated position, pushing up. And over the next few weeks, we'll progress to coming up into a sort of full up, which basically is getting off the floor from here, up to standing, and then back down again. Keeping the arm up, I always try and visualise I'm holding a cup of tea. Used to be a glass of wine, but more often than not, it's a cup of tea now. And I'm trying to keep my arm nice and stable so I don't spill that tea. And there we go. So that was our sort of half Turkish get-up. Let me know how you get on. How was your balance? Were those things that you might incorporate into your routines or into your day? I would love to know. So on that note, I need to go and get ready for the 7:30 class, which is in a few minutes, but balance and strength is at 8 o'clock. Have a super day, have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week. Not Monday, but next Wednesday. So take care and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Lovely, you're very welcome.